So, can you burn green wood? That's the question for today. Burning green wood is not generally recommended unless that's all you got, but it can lead to several issues when you burn green wood. It's first off, green wood has a high moisture content, so the majority of your heat is going to be used to burn the water off. It's not going to be used to heat your home. So a lot of your energy is going to be expelled burning the water off. Also, when you burn green wood, it can increase the amount of creosote that goes in the air, and that creosote can build up in your chimney and cause a chimney fire. So you don't want that, and it smokes a lot more when you burn green wood. Also, it's gonna be harder to start, and it's gonna be harder to keep the fire going. When you're burning green wood, you're gonna wake up in the middle of the night and get cold because you're not gonna have it's gonna go out sometimes. So it's harder to start, and it's harder to keep the fire going. It's not gonna burn as hot. It's not gonna be as efficient. It's recommended that you got your moisture content in your wood lower than 20%, and that's what's considered green wood. Now, some people will burn kiln dried wood, which is gonna make it it's gonna be a good bit hotter burning fire, and it's gonna last a long time. So you may not want to spend the money on kiln dried. Let's have a knot in it here. You may not want to spend the money on kiln dried lumber. I mean, not lumber, but firewood, because it may cost a little extra. But in the end, it may be worth it to get that wood to burn longer. To season it, you pretty much want to store it for 6 months to a year in a well-ventilated area. Now, it's important that we don't have wet wood in the fireplace. It's also important we don't have wet wood in our lives. Jesus said the greatest commandment was to love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, all thy mind, and all thy soul. So, in order to keep the fire of life burning hot, we need to love God. That's the number one commandment. I heard somebody say the other day, God's going to be happy with you when you're happy with Him. And it took a while, and I'm not sure if it's even sunk in yet, but when we're happy with God, we're going to be pleased. It's going to be pleased us to serve God, to read our Bibles, to do things for God. And God's going to be happy with us. The Bible says, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Now, that doesn't mean He's going to give you a new Lamborghini or something like that. What that means is, when we delight ourselves in the Lord, the desires of our heart are going to be what He wants them to be. We're going to desire what God desires. My chopping block's a little slanted here. That means that probably my chain was dull when I cut this, and I cut it at an angle. So if you hadn't done so yet, like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up at the channel, leave a comment. If you know something better than I do, I'm not a professional by any means, so leave a comment, and we'll see you next time.